Good afternoon, everybody. Pigskin Pete here. Happy Thursday to everybody. So, anybody who hasn't heard, the Carolina Panthers officially named Marty Hurney the general manager of the Carolina Panthers. He was the interim general manager after they fired Gettleman before the last season started. Marty Hurney has been the general manager for the Panthers before, 2002 through 2012, before they hired Gettleman. Now, Marty Hurney was not a very good general manager for the Panthers. I mean, that's why he got fired. And I don't really get this move. What the Panthers have said is that they feel that he is the best guy to handle running the team, during this transition period, because the team is up for sale. Jerry Richardson put it up for sale in December. Now, that's all good and well. But this guy, first of all, they said that they would have named him general manager, weeks ago, or maybe even months ago, but he was under investigation for a complaint that his ex-wife said that he was harassing her. So I guess now he's been cleared of all that. And so now that they can safely go ahead and name him the official general manager of the Panthers right now. Now you got an owner who's put the team up for sale because he's been accused of sexually harassing 4 women in the Panthers organization. And then they go out and rehire a general manager who's under investigation for harassing his ex-wife. I mean, what is going on in Charlotte? I mean, this is really bad, guys. I don't know what's going on with them. And the other thing is so Jerry Richardson puts the team up for sale in December. It was in the news cycle for 4 or 5 days. You haven't heard anything about it, since then. I mean, we're talking about the combine's coming up. Draft is going to be coming up, before you know it. We don't know. I mean, there's been no news about the sale of this team. Candidates, possible people. Are they close to finding somebody? I mean, how does this work? So does he just put the team up for sale? I mean, he doesn't have to sell it to anybody that he doesn't want to sell it to, right? I mean, he gets to pick who he wants to sell the team to. It's not first come, first serve. So let's just say that old Jerry decides that he doesn't like any of the candidates this year. Does that mean he's still going to be owner next year? I mean, how does this work? How long can he continue to be the owner and have the team for sale without actually selling it? That's what I want to know. Anyway, the whole thing is screwy. Now, if he does end up selling the team before the start of next season, you would imagine that a new owner would come in there and clean house in the front office. He doesn't want to keep Marty Hurney there. Oh, I mean, hell, I didn't like Dave Gettleman, but to be honest with you, I like him better than Marty Hurney. We've already played this Marty Hurney game before. We know what he's about. And he actually made a statement. I couldn't believe this. Saying that, first of all, he's proud to be back, blah, 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 lip service, media stuff. And he made a lot of mistakes as a general manager before, but he's learned from those mistakes. And he's going to use his head now instead of his heart. Whatever the hell that means. You got to be kidding me. This whole thing is a huge mess, man. And really, before this whole thing happened with Jerry Richardson, the Panthers were one of the most uncontroversial football teams in the NFL. I mean, there just wasn't there was a lot of continuity in the front office and with the coaches. Just wasn't a lot of controversy, not a lot of turnover. things seemed to run smoothly, and that was one of the things I liked about the Panthers, is that you pretty much always knew what you're going to get. There wasn't real, there was nothing that was real, in the papers. And then once this thing with Jerry Richardson happened, now it's just like a sandstorm of BS. One bad decision after another. If anybody out there is a Panthers fan, I know I probably don't have a lot of Carolina Panthers fans on my channel. But tell me what you think about this. I know this is probably just like a formality. But they interviewed a bunch of people. Of course, they had to do, the Hurney rule. They had to interview so many minority candidates and all that, and they did. And they actually brought one of them back for multiple interviews, and still went with Marty Hurney. I don't want Marty Hurney in there being responsible for the draft. I hope he leaves it all up to Ron Rivera and stays the hell out of it, to be honest with you, because he didn't do a very good job drafting in his tenure between 2002 and 2012. I guess maybe the one good player he did that was drafted on his watch, well, there's two. Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly. Anyway, I figured I'd get on here and make a video about this, see if anybody has any thoughts on it. I still am planning on going on Spencer's channel tomorrow on Rover Sports to talk about Gettleman and Shula. And then this fell right into my lap. I saw this comment already. I mean, I think everybody did, because he was the interim and he has a history with the Panthers. But I don't get the thing where you fire a guy and then you bring him back. I mean, if he's not a good general manager, then he's not a good general manager. He didn't learn how to be a good general manager. Hell, he was the general manager for 10 years. 10 years. And now he's learned how to be a good one? Now he's learned from his mistakes? Give me a break. Anyway, all right, guys. Have a great day. Pigskin Pete checking out.